Hello everyone, my name is Rafael Centeno, and today I'd like to talk to you about my pricing strategy for residential real estate. So this video is for people that are thinking about selling their home or their property. Now there are three ways to list a property for sale. Number one is to list a property above market value. Number two, you list a property at market value. And of course, number three would be to list a property below market value. Now, some sellers believe, for example, in scenario number one, that if you list your property for a higher price above market value, you'll have some room to negotiate. The problem with that is that you limit the scope of buyers that can have access to your property. And I'll tell you why. Here's an example. Your property is worth $500,000, but you decide to sell it at $525,000. Now, buyers that are qualified to buy properties at $500,000 or below will more than likely only receive those listings that are from $500,000 and below, which means that they may not ever get a chance to actually see your property. Now, if by chance they happen to see your property and they go and see it, in the back of their head, they will know, or their agent might as well tell them, that the property is priced above market value. So they come in, they see the property, they look at it, and in their back of their head, they're thinking it's overpriced. So I will wait and look at other properties that are similar to this one. And if nothing else is better out there, then I'll come back. But if something is the same, very comparable to this property, chances are that they're going to want to put an offer in on that property versus yours. The other thing is that properties that are on the market for a long time, I would say 45 days or more, would be considered a stale listing. And with stale listings, investors want to come in and offer lowball all cash offers, or buyers will look at it and say, well, if nobody wants this property, it's been on the market for so long, there must be something wrong. Therefore, I can come in and offer the desperate seller a low offer, and hopefully we can open escrow and go through it. So what happens is the longer the property stays on the market, the less interest there is in the property, and people think that they can get in a good deal on your property because nobody wants it. Second scenario is to sell your property at market value. When you sell your property at market value, you get more interest, more buyers, more qualified buyers looking at your property. And so therefore you generate more interest, you cast a wider net. And so therefore more buyers are interested, you get more offers sent in. And so when the buyer's agent calls the listing agent and says, hey, I'd like to submit an offer on behalf of my client, a lot of times, almost always, if the property is priced at market value, the listing agent is going to say, well, I have several offers already on the table. And so therefore, you must bring in or provide me with your highest and best offer. So that buyer's agent calls his client and says, there are several offers on the table. This property is very popular with the buyers, so we have to come in with their best and highest offer. And so usually a seller will receive an offer above the asking price, above the market value. So that is really the best way to market and sell your property, market value. The third way is to sell it, price it below market value. Now, there are several variables, several reasons why you would want to list your property below market value. One might be that there are no remodeling done on the property. So the property is dated, basically. So there's been a long time since anyone has done anything to the property. Number two, there might be an issue with the property as far as structurally or some problem that the buyer would have to come in with money once they buy the property to make those repairs. Or number three, let's say, for instance, the seller wants to liquidate this asset as quickly as possible. And so they're looking for quick escrows, all cash offers, or short escrows with people that are putting a large amount down on the property so that you can close escrow really quick. So that might be a few scenarios as far as listing the property below market value. Well, whatever the case may be, There are different situations for different sellers, different homes that are in different conditions. Some sellers don't want to do any repairs, want to sell it as is. Whatever the case may be, I would be more than happy to consult with you for free, look at your property, listen to you, and hear your situation and find out exactly where you're at. And I will provide you with the perfect pricing strategy that will provide you with the highest offer, the highest sale price on your property. And I'll be more than happy to do this again for free. You can reach me online at my website, my email address, or you can call and text me. I'm available anytime. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I know it's a long video and I apologize. Please feel free to contact me any which way you can. And I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you and have a great day.